Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is season 4 episode 8 of An Englishman Abroad, where we are currently out in Thailand managing Buriram United. In the last episode we progressed to the Champions League final, which is the feature in today's episode, and we added the FA Cup to the League and the League Cup that we had already won. Since you were away, the whole squad has had a 2-week holiday to ensure that they are nice and fresh for today's Champions League games. So let's not waste any time. We're all here to see how we get on in this Champions League final, and let's show you. So this is the lineup we are going to be taking to Uzbekistan to play against Pakstakor. We've got Kamai in goal, Belazan at left back, Pongputta, Thongsong and Selenon at right back. Suk Chemical is back in the middle with Pwangjan, Dehane wide left, Mwanta wide right. Tiachko will play behind Carlos. One thing to note is that this is going to be Mwanta's last game for the club. He has a contract that runs out on the 30th of November, which means that this game being played on the 25th of November will be his last for the club. The return leg takes place on the 2nd of December, and at that point he will be out of contract. So before we get into the game, let's have a quick look at him. He has been one of our star players across the entire series. When we look back at his career stats, he has really grown as a player across all the time that we have played in Thailand. In this current season, he's enjoying by far his best season with the club. He has scored a total of 25 games in 34 goals with 6 assists, and he has just come on leaps and bounds. So wherever he ends up, we're going to wish him all the best, and we're going to sorely miss him here at Buriram United. But no part of sentiment in football, really. We've got a game to play and a game to win. So let's get on, try and win this Champions League first leg. So we're off and running in Uzbekistan. This is a game where I do not know what will happen. The expectations are that we will win the game. I believe that we're the better team. However, I don't know too much about Uzbek football. They were the winners of the tournament the season before we won it, so it's quite an interesting final to see that the last two winners have come together. They are knocking the ball around, but give it to us here. So hopefully an early goal, especially an early away goal, would really help to settle our nerves. And Mwanta has found Theatrical in the middle, and he has given us that goal early on in the game. I was praising Theatrical in one of the last videos, and I said he was having a fine season. And that continues. Mwanta's done really well here to beat his man, get the ball, crosses it in low, and the goalkeeper, I'm not really sure what he's doing down there. He's beaten down low at his near post. Probably be disappointed about that. But the magical away goals that we're looking for, there's one. Let's hope we can just build on this now. Or even just be solid at the back and get out of Uzbek with a 1-0 lead. Does look like we are the team on top, and we have a corner now. Theatrical's played in, and there is Len Dehane to double up the lead. I keep telling people that this guy is lethal in the air. He's only 6 foot, jumps like he's 8 foot though. Here's another assist, and that combination has been deadly. Theatrical, Dehane, goal. So this is where it gets risky now. Do we try and settle for a 2-0 win? Or do I keep telling them to push forwards and try and get more goals and make sure that when we come back to Thailand, it's just party time? The lads don't even care about a 2-0 lead. They want more goals. Dehane has just smashed a goal in from distance. Mwanta's done well again. Gets the ball, looks up, sees the acres of space that Dehane is in, and he has unleashed that left-footed shot straight past the goalkeeper. And now I think it's a case of fighting off complacency, because it looks like this is going to be a retention. In fact, not a retention of a title. This is a penalty that's been given away. And Pakstakor have a chance to get straight back into the game, and they take it. Penalty down low. Camo couldn't keep it out, and you see the player pick the ball up and run back to the spot. Paxton believe there's something in this game for them, and they're on the attack again here. Penalty scorer passes it short. It's stolen, and Theatrical is now streaming forwards. He's got options to his left. He finds Dehane, who scores a hat-trick in a Champions League final. That's his 35th goal of the season, coming in from that left wing, not even playing as a striker. And it looks like this is going to be the end of the road, because we've certainly got one hand on the Champions League. And the sad bit about that is Theatrical and Dehane are just forming this sweet, sweet relationship where everything they touch is turning to goals. Got no reason to make any changes at half time whatsoever. When you look at the stats, we are dominating in this game. We have 53% possession, only an XG of 1.31, and we have a 4-1 lead, which is mad. Paxton have a corner. It's dealt with well, and we're on the break again. Carlos finds Mwanta. He slows play down, but then injects his pace. He's running at the defence here. He's going to look to cross the ball to the back post, and Dehane has got 4 goals in a Champions League final. The first leg, I don't know what to say. I'm almost speechless. I had no idea this was coming. His performance is just magical. Dehane, the ball looked like a bit of a hopeless ball, and he's just lurking on the back post. The man he was marking him didn't even jump. He's just let him head the ball in, and we have a 5-1 lead in Uzbekistan. And we look like we're going to go and score more here. Every time we go forward, we look dangerous. Here's Pwangjan. Is he lining up the shot? No, he plays it to Belazan, who's into the box. And Belazan is in on the act now. And all the Wonder Kids have started to do their bit. So Dehane scored. Belazan scored. The only one to get in on the act is Carlos. And there's still time for him to get in on the act too. There's 18 minutes left. And this is becoming a bit of a farce. I didn't know what to expect. Knowing that Paxton had won that Champions League before made me think that we were going to have a tough challenge here. But we are running riot in Uzbekistan. And I seriously don't know how this has happened. And we're on the attack again. It's Pwangjan. He's going to pass it to Theatrical. Comes back to Pwangjan. Theatrical now sets up Such Gamikal. He has a shot that just goes wide of the post. And there I was in the first half talking about a 2-0 lead. Do we hold? No. We just unleash the boys. They run riot. And we take a massive 6-1 lead back to the Chang Arena in Buriram, where it's all but certain we are going to win a back-to-back Champions League. But there's only one way to find out if we do, and that's to stick around for the second leg, which is our very next game. One important bit of news, just to bridge the gap in between the two games, is that after Len Dehane's heroics in the first leg of the Champions League final, his agent asked for an improved contract for the player, and as you can see, we have rewarded him for his fine form and given him a brand new contract worth £7,000 a week and £1.5 million in total. He bumps himself up to be the star player at the club. I believe that Carlos and Belazan are probably going to follow suit by asking for those contracts as well. And to leave a legacy behind, we have secured one of the best young players to have ever graced the club, I'm sure. Okay then, this is it. The final game of the 4th season out in Thailand. And unless something really bizarre happens in the second leg of this Asian Champions League final, this is going to be the last game of this save. Our lineup will remain the same apart from one change. And funnily enough, that one change is Supachok Sarachat is going to come in and replace Sufanat Mwanta, and which is quite ironic because I found out just the other day when doing a bit of research on Sufanat Mwanta that they are half brothers. They have the same father and have different mothers. One chose his father's surname, one chose his mother's surname, and they ended up in the same team. But that's all irrelevant because we've got a second leg of an Asian Champions League final, and hopefully we're going to defend our crown. Okay, so Pax to kick us off. They're trying to play the ball straight out from the back, and they've got in on goal straight away, and Camo's forced into a save after 15 seconds, which is a bit mad. From the resulting corner, the ball's going to be swung in. It's dealt with at the near post by Pong Putter, and Theatrical is now going to lead the charge away from our penalty area. It's running into a bit of a dead end, and the tackle comes in to put the ball out for a throw-in. And that very nearly was the start of dreams for Pax to call. I think even though we have the 6-1 lead, I wouldn't want us to be giving goals away after 14 seconds. And this is bizarre because Paxtical have come to play today. They are absolutely dominating the early stages of the game. They're on the attack again here, working the ball in nicely. And they've had another shot that's been hit straight at Camoy. And we haven't got going at all. After 22 minutes, we haven't even had a shot on goal. Though it looks like that's about to change here. As Thamarasapon plays the ball into Sarachat, tries to cross it, but it gets blocked. And then he lays it to the edge of the penalty area where Huangjan releases a shot. And it goes just over the bar. And now another cross coming in from Thamarasapon. Carlos with a header. Goes wide of the goal. And as long as the ball's at that end of the pitch, I'm not too fussed. Belazan with the throw-in. Suchi Chemicals played the ball, but it's been blocked. However, he gets back quickly to stop the play from being turned over. But we give the ball straight to Paxtakor anyway. And they are trying to play into the box. That's well read by the defenders. And Huangjan slows the pace right down. Sarachat with the ball into the midfield. Suchi Chemicals had a shot from distance. Straight at the goalkeeper. Nothing troubling there. And that, ironically, is our first shot on target. After 34 minutes of the game, we've only had one shot on target, which is bizarre considering we scored 6 goals in the first leg. And normally we play well at home and not so well away from home. But now we're on a counter-attack and Carlos is bursting into the box. He's took a shot from a strange angle. I thought it might have got deflection there, but it's gone out for a goal kick. And he tried to do it all alone, instead of maybe holding the ball up, and his shot was wayward anyway. So we're in at half time, and time really is running out for Paxtakor now. They need to score 6 goals because of our away goal tally to have any chance. So if we just score a goal, this game is over. The longer it goes 0-0, though, time is really against them, so that could happen too. It'd just be a bit of a shame if the last game of the save turns out to be a boring 0-0 draw. But they're trying from a throw-in. It gets cut out. Carlos picks the ball up. Gets dispossessed, though, in the midfield. And everything's coming to a bit of a standstill. Paxtakor working the way across, and something bizarre happened there. And I haven't a clue what just happened. But somehow a Paxtakor player has been red carded when it looked like he kind of flying karate chopped one of our players. That was bizarre. I've never seen anything like that before. And straight after that, we go up the field and Superchuk Sarachat scored the goal that has secured back-to-back Champions Leagues. Like it was in doubt really anyway, but it's always nice just to get over the line. As soon as we score now, it's an impossible mission for them to be scoring that amount of goals in the last 23 minutes of any game. And as he runs off, I hope his brother or half-brother is watching from wherever he is, because he's missed out on a medal. I'm pretty sure the club would arrange for him to have one delivered anyway. But he could have been on the podium with us tonight. Instead, he's sat in free agency somewhere trying to find a club. But back on the pitch, Sarachat's a theatrical. Huangjan's got the ball. He's going to line up a shot from here. No. Dehane. Suchi Chemical. Thamarasapon. Sarachat. I think that was Thamarasapon's had a smash from distance. It's got nowhere near the goal. But we don't really care. It's just time wasting. Just get the ball. Get rid of it. I've just actually noticed something here. We are the home team. Look at the crowd. The crowd is bizarre. We have not got... Have they done it so it's a 50-50 crowd? Because it just seems all yellow and white shirts over there, and we don't play in yellow. And there's all blue and white shirts behind the goal here. But this is our home ground, so that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen at all. It would be... They would have a section of the ground, but not all of that, surely. But anyway, waffling on here, and the game is going on. I guess I was just trying to wish the time away. And we have scored, and Suk Chikamiko, can never say that name. That is the one good thing about this save. Coming to a conclusion is I will probably never have to say his name ever again. But he's given us a 2-0 lead in the game, an 8-1 lead on aggregate even. And yeah, this is it. We're going to bow out in the best style. Could even go and add to it here. Sarachat's nicked the ball. He's running in towards the penalty area. He doesn't do much. Well, that's bizarre. It said that he had a shot there and the ball just rolled out for a goal kick, but there was definitely a tackle. Madness. But time has run out. Paxton Core just couldn't live with us. There is no team that could live with us this season. That, I believe, I'll have to go and check this, but I think we've gone an entire season, not just league, but every cup we've played. I don't think we lost a single game at all. As we lift the trophy high up in the air. Absolute wonderful scenes. This is weird. Yeah, look at the crowd. Odd proportions. Wouldn't happen in real life, but still, it's back-to-back Champions Leagues. It's a logical conclusion of where to bring this game to a close. I've really enjoyed my time in Thailand, and unless I press continue a few times and a job application slaps onto my desk that says Thailand want you as manager, this is where it's going to end, folks. It's been an absolutely brilliant journey, and one that I'm pretty sure that in the future we might revisit. There's always going to be a bit of a soft spot of fondness around Buriram United. But yes, we are going to leave it there. So there is still one more episode to come. In the next episode, we are going to look back across the 4 seasons as best we can. We're going to try and pick apart where we won games well, where we didn't play so well, the progress that we made across the Champions League campaigns, some of the signings that we've made, and just reminisce a little bit as we do close that chapter finally on Buriram United. So, if you've enjoyed today's episode, please hit the subscribe button. I can tell you there is something coming very soon. We are only going to pack our bags in Thailand for a short time because we are going to get on a flight to another destination very, very soon. And it is another interesting one that is outside of Europe, and one that I really want you to see. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of that. Hit the thumbs up button if you've liked the video. Any comments you want to leave them in the box below. Try and get back to as many as I can. And until that complete save review, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.